Welcome back to another episode of Kissing Cousins. I'm your host, Autumn.
I'm your host, Ashes. Hi, guys.
Actually, say that again. I'm your host, Autumn Matrix,
And I'm your host, Ashantel. Hi, guys.
and we are cousins in real life, and sometimes we kiss. Please do not make it weird. Speaking of weird things, let's sing the song together. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. Kissing each other because we don't have husbands. Kissing cousins. It's not like we wanna fuck. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, guys.
Um, Watch us take these thumbnail photos. Please hold. It was crazy.
What is he saying? I have to remember to look out the camera.
Yes, same. Oh, Dawn's calling me.
No,
Should I answer it? Oh, should I answer it?
it's up to you if you want to.
Dawn, you're on the pod. We're filming right now.
Oh shit. Oh no, I'm scared.
Say hi to the people, Dawn.
Well,
I don't.
Say it with more enthusiasm.
I'm so tired.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm done.
Alright,
Bye. We did our thumbnail. We sang our song. It's time to get into our first segment. You know it. We love it. It's time for Kiss or Kill. Actually, what is our kiss or kill for this week?
Autumn, today our kiss or kill. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. We'll get there. So today's kiss or kill is going to be, would you like to, or would you kiss or kill? Always feel like your lips are chapped, but not just like any chap. You know, like when your lips are so dry, like, and you do like a smile or like anything, and this part splits. It's like that dry. Either super dry chapped lips or always feel like your nose is stuffed. So like if you pick the dry chapped lips, no amount of chapstick, no amount of water, no amount of anything is going to help this. And if you pick the stuffed nose, no amount of, I don't even know what they use for stuffy noses.
Aileen.
Yeah, no amount of that is going to unstuff your nose. Your nose is stuffed, okay? Which we
Okay,
can
I
do.
have a question. So with the stuffed nose, will I have the stuffed nose voice? Or will my voice be regular?
We'll say stuffed nose voice. Whatever comes with your stuffy nose usually is.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
God. Okay, because my thing was this. I love how I just like my first thought was chop lips. No, can't do it. Also, if I want to kiss someone, doesn't work. That means on the pod, can't ever have a gloss, whatever, whatever. Also, it's slightly painful because when you talk and smile, yeah, it's gonna like pull apart. That's annoying. Um, I feel like I am someone that has already suffered from just severe chapped lips for no reason. Out of pure laziness. And yeah, but I really don't like the voice too. Because I was thinking of like in the kissing scenario,
Hmm.
chapped lips, no thanks. But then stuffed nose, if I sound stuffy all the time. Because I feel like that one, at least I can hide it. It's not like coming out. Like that's more of a internal issue that I have. But then that
Hmm.
means I have to breathe out of my mouth at night. That
Horrible,
will
right?
send, yeah, because then your throat's all dry. Like, oh my gosh, this is a good one, Ash. This is a good. You got me stumped.
Thank you.
Because I was gonna go nose at first, but that dry throat every single morning, I can't do that, and I'm gonna sound funny. Um, I don't want chapped lips either.
This is
I
a
don't know.
hard one. Yeah, it is.
Uh, Fuck. I'm probably gonna have to do stuff nose, and I'm just gonna have to drink tea every morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Valid. All right.
What about
Um,
you?
uh, yikes. Like you said, I can't do chap lips. One thing about it, I keep chapstick on me. I have canceled plans, not gone to school, not gone to work because I left chapstick at home and I refuse to walk around with dry lips. But also,
I
I
can
am not.
confirm that. That is absolutely true. She has turned around because she loves her chapstick.
I'm not playing these games. I don't. Having chapped lips makes me so angry. Like it infuriates me. I can't do it. And then stuffy nose. I hate mouth breathing. Oh, pink sweater. Wait, is that pink or white? I think it's
It's
white.
white and then pink.
Oh, white and pink sweater.
Thanks. Do you want to tell them about the chapstick story with the security guard? Just while we're here.
I completely forgot about this. Okay, yeah. So at my last job, we had to go through security when we came in the building, when we came out of the building. So I was going into work one day, and mind you, this security guard had told me in the past, like, oh, you can't have chapstick, but like, just put it in your pocket. It's fine. I won't say anything. So this day I go in, and she's like, oh, what's in your pocket? And I was like, nothing. She's like, I could see something in your pocket. I was like, it's chapstick. She's like, oh, you can't bring that in. I was like, I can't bring in chapstick. And she's like, no, you can't have any type of like lip balm, whatever. You can take it back to your car or throw it away or whatever. Or like you could leave it here with me and then take it when you go back. I was like, why would I leave my chapstick with you, ma'am?
With you,
I
yeah.
lit- I turned around, walked to the door, pretended like I threw it away, and walked right the fuck back in the building and walked right past her. Who the fuck do you think you are to tell me I can't have chapstick at work? What are
Because
we doing?
what threat does that pose?
Talking about,
What
oh,
was her
they don't sell chapstick. They don't.
and this one's mine. I what?
Yeah, I don't understand, but yeah, I mind you, I have okay. I allegedly or knew people who snuck in like pocket knives, box cutters, all types. I could get anything in that fucking building, ma'am. But you worried about some chapstick? I got a box cutter in my vest. You not worried about
Which
that?
you
Okay, all right.
which you also said that I could have last week, but
No,
all of a sudden I can't have it now. The fuck out my face, out my face, out my face.
no,
My
literally.
God.
That was the exact energy. I was so fucking irritated, and I was not throwing away my chapstick. I don't give a fuck what you said. So yeah, I just pretended to throw it away and walked right back in, and didn't say anything. And no one said anything to me. And that is a lesson, you guys. Start doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And if someone tries to stop you or say something, just keep walking. Act like you don't hear them. They're invisible to you. It's fine. Usually, it's fine.
The voice message that day after that first break Ashley took after that was comedy gold. Absolute gold.
The voice messages. Shout out to Autumn
Yes.
for listening to my rants because that job was some bullshit. And those voice messages are, yes, they're a time. They're a time.
I'm
um,
sorry, but I interrupted you. So, stuffy nose or chapstick, chap lips?
I have to go with stuffy nose. I can't do the chap lips. I can't. I'll take the. I hate mouth breathing. I can't lie, but I'll take the stuffy nose over the chap lips any day.
Hmm.
Any.
Also, one more thing to add about this kiss or kill. Um, I think I was telling you, whenever I'm sick, my singing voice is a lot better. I don't know what that means. I feel like my vocal cords are like more lubricated with the mucus or something, but I sound like I can sing when I'm sick. So at least there's that. So stuffy
Okay,
nose all the way.
love that. Okay, I'll take
Comment
it.
down below which one you're kissing or killing.
Please do.
Speaking of being in public and people just being weird for no reason, we did not talk about this. Sorry, guys. We just listen. We catch up. There's a bunch of stuff, okay? Nothing's necessarily in chronological order. It doesn't have to be that way. Kiki Palmer got proposed to at a
Uh,
panel.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what if it was Essence, if I don't know because it was a second ago, but I wanted to talk about it because I don't know how this got skipped over on our agenda. So, yes, thoughts on Kiki Palmer's proposal go.
Honestly, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. And you could tell in the video she kind of got scared because it's like, sir, you don't know me. Didn't he have like a whole ring and everything?
Yes.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I can't lie. People in these parasocial relationships, it gets real deep. Would I have taken the ring? Maybe. Is it real? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Was
problematic because yeah, I probably would have taken the ring. And I
you
have
have
no
taken the ring
intention.
on stage with a bunch of people watching
Maybe if it
while
was
you
nice.
say no? Are you taking the ring and saying yes?
No. I would be like, okay, I can't marry you, sweetie. I don't know you, but I'll take the ring if I like it. You know, no, just kidding. Well, no, if I liked it, and he was like, oh, like yeah, you could have it, even though we're not getting married. I mean, maybe if it
I
was a
feel
nice.
like this might not age well when the podcast blows up and we have a panel and somebody tries to come up and propose to you.
Well, I
You'll be like, you said.
you know, and I said if I liked the ring and if it was real, okay, let's get those out there, okay? If I don't like it and if it's fake, I don't have to take it, guys. So don't try to pull this clip up and be like, "Oh, you said no." Okay? But no, it was weird and it is scary. I don't know. It just yeah, it's weird. What do you think about it? What are your thoughts?
I was very concerned for her safety. I was very upset at security. What the fuck are you getting paid for? No one should be approaching the stage because this is the thing why tech rehearsals are so important.
Mhm.
When you have a tech rehearsal, you know what part of things are going on, whatever. I think every single person that is staff, that is production, that is security, that is sound, that is lighting, that's talent, everybody needs to sit down and have a tech. I'm not saying that they didn't. Okay, I'm not saying that they didn't. Because you do have to practice your entrances and exits and all that stuff. There should be knowledge, especially nowadays, to the security team and everybody else that's like, hey, just so you know, we are not doing any audience like we're not pulling anyone from the stage. We are not blah blah blah. We are not this and that. If anybody starts approaching the stage, first of all, your personal security, where is
Yeah.
that? Or
Mm.
do you feel like I genuinely wonder about that when things like this happen because it's like, okay, do you give like your personal security a break and then like because there's new hired security for the venue, so they're walking with you and doing all the things so your bases are covered. But then in this instance, it's like that man should have never got that close to her. If he's that tapped in the mind to where he thinks he can propose to someone he's never met and never had a conversation with, he could have killed her. Absolutely. You have the n- you have enough loose screws to think
Mhm.
irrationally. Um, Kiki did talk about this on, I'm forgetting the name of the podcast. I'll probably enter it here. Um, which also Love You Ladies Down. Actually, that's a podcast you need to watch too if you haven't. I am forgetting right now. But she basically was saying that she realized that like she started to feel bad for him because she realized that the ring was real and that the ring was very nice. She was like, that ring was very nice. And at
Mhm.
that moment, I was just, she was more concerned for him.
Mm.
Which I think as Black women, we kind of just do that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of I want to protect you at this point and not like myself. Um, I was also mad at the panel. Why the hell are you guys not getting up and rushing off the stage? I don't know if you've seen this video. It was of Drew Barrymore. I will try to find the clip to insert it as well. Drew Barrymore was kind of similarly on a stage doing a panel situation. It wasn't a panel, but it was like an interview situation at a conference or something. And in the middle of her sentence, someone like screams like, "Yeah, Drew," or something like that. And she's like, "Yeah." And then this person pulls around, goes up to the front of the stage, and is trying to get to her. It did end up being like her longtime stalker, like that she had multiple incidents with this person. But the host got up out of their seat and like kind of ushered her off the stage. Like they
Mhm.
both were like, "Oh, okay, we're not doing this," and then we're coming back out and then we're fixing everything. I think one of the girls had said something. I don't. I love how I bring up a topic and be like, I don't remember any of the details. Um, but she said something to the fact of like she laughed or like she tried to make real like light of it or something, and I just was not fucking with that. Security is at fault. The panel, I'm sorry, but you're also at fault. Because that's not funny at all. Why the fuck? Like Kika was like, "Is this a joke? Like, is this a prank? I don't understand what's happening."
Yeah.
Um, even in the case if you don't want to be embarrassed or whatever, as a panelist or as somebody else, security, and you're like, "Wait, is this a part of whatever?" I'd rather be embarrassed and mix up like have them have to reshoot it than
Yeah.
to miss an opportunity or like miss that window and she actually gets hurt. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about right now?
It,
So I was angry all around. Kiki, I'm so sorry that that happened. That is traumatizing. I don't care what
yeah.
anyone says, that's traumatizing because someone in their actual mind believed never met you, never seen you. But will you marry me and be so for real about that? That is
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. And I think it goes back to the conversation that we always have week after week. Protect Black women because the other women just sitting up there, you guys just watched. Didn't even think to get up out of your seat, didn't think, let me, guard her, nothing. The security didn't think, oh, let me get involved, let me get in between him and her, nothing. Protect Black women, guys.
Yeah.
Put that in the forefront of your mind, okay?
But I'm pretty sure some of them were
What do you mean? Black women?
Black women.
Yeah, and that's a good perspective to put on it. Even if you are a Black woman, you need to protect Black women.
Black women as well, yeah.
You need to be,
100%.
yeah.
100%.
That's terrifying. Actually, that happened to somebody else recently. Um, she was a reality TV star, but she more recently she's on Baddies, but she's a Black woman too. And some guy walked up to her, but she wasn't on a panel, and there was no. I don't want to say there was no security, but it was just like her walking around, and someone just kind of like walked up to her and like proposed to her, and they had a ring and everything too. Yeah, very
And
scary.
that's the thing, especially when you're by yourself, because at least she was in a room with hundreds of people and hundreds of people backstage, I'm sure. Um, I like how she also said she looked him dead in his face and was like, "No, honey, I can't do that." Or however she said it, but she told him no.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously what you can't say yes. You can't say yes, but at the same time, um, I would have been scared to say that because
Mm,
you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs enough to ask, and you're this
yeah.
close to me, and I don't see security anywhere. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to call security, and then you get, like pummeled, but at the same time, blah blah blah. So shout out to her. That is, yeah, that's a lot, but we I needed to mention that because we never talked about it.
Yeah. And that was crazy. I actually forgot that that happened. But yeah, very
Hmm.
strange. Very, very strange. Get the mental help you guys need, okay? My thing
Better
is like
help.
betterhelp.com, okay? My thing is like what is his end goal? Like obviously he's not thinking correctly up here, but I wonder what he is thinking. Like how did you want this to go ideally? Even if she did say yes, did you think you guys were going to start hanging out a bunch or like,
I
like I
think
wonder what his thought was.
I think to get to that point, you have to have some sort of actual delusion, some sort of actual hallucinations. She also
Hmm.
mentioned in her interview with the podcast that I'll include that she was like, maybe he was having a hard time. Maybe he lost his job. Maybe he was looking or saw me on an ad or saw my podcast and was like, it's your girl. And he was like, oh, that's my girl, and just who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Because no one in their right
Mhm.
mind in reality would do that.
Mhm.
You're somewhere else. So it makes
Yeah.
sense to him.
And I always
They've
wonder how
probably
far they
dated.
go, you know? Like
Sorry, say
the
that again.
I always wonder how far and how deep the delusions go. That's my thing. Maybe it's because I've worked in mental health before, but I would always want to know how far the delusions go so I can kind of know what kind of headspace you're going towards. But that's just like my professional curiosity, I guess. Yeah.
That is the main reason why I don't really block people. I'm not going to
Oh,
block your number. I'm going to ignore your number, but I need to see what you're texting me at
I
all
completely get.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
can.
that specific reason alone. That's the only reason. Sometimes, I mean, I do have to because it's just certain
Yeah,
people. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. You should goodbye. But for the most part, yeah, I don't block people for that reason. I want to see what you're doing and where your mind state's at.
yeah, same. I don't usually block people, but recently I did have to block someone. We're not gonna talk about that on the pod, but yeah, I get that. I usually have that mindset too.
Ha
Like,
ha, you're blocked. Ha ha ha
mind you, every time I block this person, they come with a new page, but it's fine. It's fine. It's
ha.
fine. Hmm. Yes. Autumn, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I had a crazy morning. You know exactly how I'm doing today, actually.
Very true. Very true. As crazy as your morning was, as bad as your morning was, someone out there with an ephemeral tattoo is having a worse morning. Okay.
Oh, why is that? Tell me more.
So there was like this craze a couple years ago. They called them ephemeral tattoos. I don't know if you remember this. I completely forgot about it until it popped back up on my TikTok. But basically, these tattoo artists were saying that you can come in, get these ephemeral tattoos. We'll even do them for free. That's how much we believe in this. And you can come get a tattoo and it will fade within the year. It'll be gone. It's a real tattoo. We'll put it on you. And then in a year, it is gone, guys. We swear. Swearsies. We didn't
Right.
even this, but we swear it's gonna work. Okay. So
Right.
they did that. They did that, and some people are still walking around with 4, 5, 6 years later with these ephemeral tattoos that look damn near like this, just a regular fucking tattoo. Some of them did fade pretty well from the videos I looked up. Some of them didn't fade at all. Some of them are kind of like in between, like that really ugly stage, like it's kind of there, it's kind of not. So, my question to you is if you had gotten this ephemeral tattoo, would you be upset that it's not gone? And would you have gotten one to begin with?
Would I get one to begin with? Yes. I will get regular tattoos. So, an ephemeral one. Yeah, I don't mind. I imagine too, is this cheaper than a regular tattoo, like their standard price? Is that, or is it more expensive because it fades?
That is a good question. I'm not sure. Hmm. Let's say it's all the same price, just for this. I
Okay.
don't know.
Um, yes, I would get one. Even still, it's just a matter of like, I mean, if you promise that it would fade though, lawsuit. I'm
Yeah,
suing you. Because there's
exactly.
that. But I'm very careful about the tattoos that I choose, except for this one. I'm so ashy today. Um, yeah, because I got this for on Friday the 13th, but it's specifically to remind myself to let go a little bit and to have more fun and to everything doesn't have to be so serious. So
Mhm.
that is what it is there to remind me about. I can have a silly little
Mhm.
tattoo. I enjoy tattoos. It just really truly would depend on what it was. Now, if I was someone that maybe was in a very loving relationship, I'm like, babe. Let's get matching tattoos. Let's get our names on each other. It's gonna fade in a year. It'll be cute. Da da da. And this nigga's name doesn't fade. I would be very upset. It depends what it actually is. Um, so yeah, that's those are my thoughts. What about you?
I just want to comment on the it depends what it is. This I saw this one video that I remember specifically. And she's like, yeah, I got an ephemeral tattoo and I just got the dumbest shit I could think of because they said it was gonna fade and it's still here. This bitch got a chicken on a skateboard. A chicken riding a fucking skateboard. And I think it's like on her arm or something. So it's like, it does heavily depend on what you get and where you got it.
Yeah.
Me personally, if I had gotten one and with the promise that it would fade in a year and it didn't
Tramp
fade, I would
stamp.
be very yeah, that's exactly what came to my mind because that's probably
Yeah.
what I would have gotten. And if it didn't fade, I'd be upset. I can't
Hmm.
lie. I Someone had said that they were like reaching out for refunds and like you got a refund if you got one, but like as far as the lawsuit, I think some people did try to get a lawsuit together, but I don't think there's really much money to get because obviously they went out of business because obviously their business doesn't work. But I don't know that I would get one. Maybe somewhere where you couldn't see it unless I wanted you to see it because I feel like the fading process is not that cute. But yeah, I would be upset if I got one of these. Yeah, I would. It might just be my 13th reason. Can't lie.
See, this is my thing also though. Because I get the part of, the whole pitch, the sell is the fact that it's going to fade. So get something dumb, get something stupid, oh, Jack and Jill got married, whatever, woohoo, something like that. You still have to use your common sense. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, to know that just in case they mix the ink, just in case they put a little too much pressure, just in case this tattoo actually doesn't fade, would I be okay with the placement and what it is? I feel like you just need to take that one
Yeah.
step in your thinking process and you'd be fine. One
Yeah.
step.
And also a year is that's a really long time to have a tattoo, even if it does fade. A year is
It
like a good
is.
amount of time. So yeah.
That's a
I
long
don't
time,
know.
but I definitely would have tried a tramp stamp for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
With the guarantee it's gonna fit. Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, just a little thing. And then people are gonna be like, I could have sworn you had a tramp. I don't know what you're talking about. Literally, I literally don't have them. Look.
That was my young ho days. This I'm an old ho. Okay.
I got it
But what
covered
was
up.
so if you did get the ephemeral tramp stamp, what would you like? What would it be? Do you know?
Just something pretty. But I heard the other day too that a spine tattoo is the new tramp stamp. And I'm like, that's 100% true. That is a
Yeah.
100%. And I've been wanting a spine tattoo for a minute. But yeah, it's
Cool.
like the millennial tramp stamp is like your spine. But I want to
Okay.
get my spine done for sure. But I wanted to say, I honestly want to get my spaceship covered up with a butterfly because I really like the placement of it. I just don't like the spaceship part
Yeah.
more.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, and it was too big. I thought it was gonna be way smaller, but it's not. But I've been wanting to get I'm my ancestors' wildest dream, but I think because it's a long sentence, it would look nice long ways on my back. And
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
the spine of me, my ancestors came before me, they'd be so proud of me, blah, 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 stand up, yeah, stuff like that. What would you get?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe like a pretty pattern, or I was gonna say something Beyonce related. I don't know why I would
Oh,
get something related as a tramp stamp. There was this girl I saw on TikTok. She got something Beyonce related as a tramp stamp, and I cannot remember what it was, but it was so cute. So maybe that. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that though.
we should get kissing cousins. Trans.
He's so crazy.
For just okay, this is like a horrible example because the business didn't work, but legitimately, if it only did last a year, would
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
As a tramp stamp, probably not. But I would be down to get kissing cousins somewhere, just not there. Because I feel like every time I had sex from that position, he'd be thinking about my cousin. That's not
Oh,
that energy, you know? I always
yeah.
think about it from that perspective. Like, if I'm having sex, what is this tattoo going to make the person I'm having sex with think of?
I think about that too, but well, I mean that's the main reason why I haven't gotten one either. Just put this is Autumn's ass, property of Autumn.
Hey, all right. You're putting property of ashes back there?
Maybe
See, equal rights. We need this to be equal. We both have to agree.
equal these nuts.
They're not equal, lopsided. So now the pod knows.
Hilarious. Okay, we hope you guys are having so much fun. We have less
Mhm.
than a minute left on here. It's time for an ad. We'll be right back after this break. Have you seen the trend of all the people that are like telling having their parents record their OOTDs and they're like, I got this from smackthatass.com. I got the pants from Suck My Balls
See, I
on
have
the
not
back.
seen that, but I have seen where they're like, oh, ask for a cum rag at like the drive-through window. She's like, a cum rag. She's like, they don't have it. She's like, no, they have it. They have it. She's like, I'm sorry, do you have a cum rag? And the girl's like, and the mom was like, I'm sorry, never mind, never mind. I was like, oh my God. You guys,
That's fucking funny. That would send me though if I was the worker. Oh my
yeah,
God. Please.
hilarious.
Sorry, what did you say? I would go to my manager so fast and be like, what? I don't understand. I don't.
No, literally. We hope you guys are enjoying this episode of Kissing Cousins. If you are, go ahead and give us a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow us on our personal pages, myself on every platform at It's Giving Ashley, and also
I have a bunch of different names. You could find me at either Autumn7 or you could find me Autumn Faith 98 or you could find me more than likely Autumn the Creative with four E's at the end.
yes, yes, yes. Give us a follow. We hope you guys are enjoying. Bye, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for watching that ad. Um, let's see. Our next topic is a topic that I feel you have a lot of experience with, Autumn, and that is male Instacart shoppers, or just male shoppers in general, male delivery drivers, anything of that sort. Okay.
Hmm.
So I've been seeing a lot online lately about man or male shoppers, mail delivery drivers, and I personally have also been a victim of this. You put into the app that you want one specific thing. It could be something simple as a cucumber. And you know for a fact the store is not out of cucumbers. But then you get that notification that says, oh, your item has been substituted. And then you look at the substitute and it's like a jar of pickles or something. And you're just like, my God, my God. So I did want to just bring some awareness to that, but also I wanted to bring some awareness to the fact that there is a Black woman-owned app to help you out with this. So
Hmm.
let me see. Let me see if I can find it. But while I look for that, Autumn, have you ever had this experience with a male Instacart shopper?
I absolutely have had this experience, unfortunately. I've been a victim. Um, of this. I am actually going to talk about your pickle situation because I didn't understand how dire that was until recently. First of all, my sister put me onto, we had a swim day and she had these pickles. She had like a Sprite of just a whole bunch of stuff, but she had these pickles called grills, I think. But there's a little picture of a pickle man that's sitting in a lawn chair, okay, if I'm
Yeah.
incorrect. Those are the best pickles I've ever had in my entire life. Okay. So, to the point where I'll just eat them by itself. And I can't have that substituted. So there was a time where Ashley had gotten an order and she said that you were asking for Clausen pickles, correct? And they substituted it with
Yeah.
Vlasic.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was not a
yes.
pickle
Yeah.
snob until now, but that is high key disrespectful. The disrespect that it comes with that. Also, I'm not joking. I usually like okay, I order stuff clearly that I need, but if I'm ordering
Mhm.
like diapers or I'm ordering this or whatever, I have to make sure that I put in there like triple times like substitute with this or whatever because even if they change the brand, not a huge deal. I mean, it's still a big deal because different brands or whatever, especially when it comes to kids and diapers, and you guys know the things, but is the size. Jada is not the same size in
Yeah.
every single brand. He is only this size in this brand, this size in this brand, which I have mentally noted up in here. So I'd have to be like,
Mhm.
okay, substitute with this brand for this size, this brand for this size. I think one time someone literally just said that there were no diapers available at all. And I was so mad because I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm a mom. I clearly am like needing this. And the most important item that is on my
Mhm.
list are these diapers because I'm like low. I'm low as hell, or I only have one more, which is the whole point of me ordering more. I try not to get, and that's
Yeah.
the thing, I have to really pace my orders with that. I am pretty good about ordering when they're low and not when it's completely out for that specific reason. Because leave it to a man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. A woman would understand. A woman would get something that is diaper related.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But for
Yeah.
you to just be like, oh, they don't have any diapers at all in the store, I know you're fucking lying. Like, be so for real. And I need it. So,
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but for them to just be like, no, there's no diapers. Nowhere in this entire store, there's no diapers. It's
yeah.
fucking, that's
Yeah.
insane, guys. Come on now. Um, okay, yes. So we love that. But so I
We
found
hate
it.
that.
Yeah, we do hate them. So there is an app and it is called Girl Errands that has recently launched.
That's
And
cute.
it right?
That's
It's
cute.
a only app version of DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, and TaskRabbit. So shout out to
That's a
them.
lot.
Yeah. So I'll send this to you and I'll definitely link it down below for you guys.
Is it
I'm
only
going
Black women employees?
I think it's only women employees. I don't think it's only
Okay.
black women. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Fair.
I have not tried personally, but I did just want to shout out a woman owned, I believe this is Black woman owned business, because I really do like this idea. Women typically are a little bit better at paying attention to the details, which is really important for me when I'm shopping. So, yeah, I really like this business idea and I do plan on using this sometime in the future.
I plan on using it too. So this is my thing when it comes to specific services. like these. Not the fact that it's like woman owned or whatever, but because they know the pain points of the audience. So me and you, for example, and the issues we have had with male shoppers, they're gonna hike the prices up because of
Yeah,
it.
most likely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I sometimes I'm sure it's gonna be worth it because I'm sure they're gonna be detail oriented. They're gonna do this, they're gonna call, they're gonna text, they're gonna be like, hey, I didn't find this, but I found this, and it's a very close, similar situation to what you actually, would want. I just hope it's not skyrocketed. But yeah, I just hope that it's not seriously overpriced because people
Mhm.
really do need this. So,
Yeah, that's valid. I didn't even think about that honestly. Would I pay a little bit extra just to know it's a woman that's coming to my door and my stuff is going to be correct? Yes, but a little bit extra. Let's not get crazy. Let's
yeah.
not go over. But okay, that's fair.
I
I'll
think it's
definitely.
really, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it's really cool that they also included TaskRabbit and Uber.
Hmm.
It's not just the grocery orders, but like they hit all the services in
Yeah.
one. That's
Mhm.
really cool. That's refreshing.
Yeah, I think so too. And I like the name. Like you said, it's super cute, girl in our
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
Love it. I will
That's
definitely.
something that'll stick.
Yeah, I think so too. All right.
All right, time for the next topic. Ashley, have you heard of, wait, can I see your cup for a second?
These one?
Oh yeah. It looks the times I saw you sipping it, it looked like there was like the edible glitter. That's
Mm-hmm.
like it looked like it was like sparkling. I'm like, what are you drinking?
Oh, I wish I was drinking some glittery coffee
Okay.
next time.
I'll get you some edible glitter, don't worry. We had a lot for Jane's birthday party, and I don't know where it went. But yeah, his first birthday party when we were trying to make the vibranium.
Oh,
Jaden's
yeah.
birthday party was Black Panther themed, if you guys didn't know. Now you know.
Love them.
What was I talking about? Oh, okay. Have you heard of, through your life and your travels and your spiritual path, have you ever heard of the concept of God is our mother?
Hmm.
Ever heard of that?
Maybe. Wait, like our actual mother? Like our biological mom? Like God is our mom? Or like God is our mother? Like she's a woman?
Kind of both. Like either or. Like God is our mom and or God, we only hear about God as being our father, but what about our mother?
Mm. I feel like I've heard the God is our mother in like that sense, in the sense that like God is a woman, but I've never heard it in the like our mom is God. I've never heard it in that sense.
Do you agree with either statement?
Mm, I personally don't think God has a gender, but if I had to pick a gender, I don't think it would be male. That wouldn't make sense. So yeah, I do believe it in that sense. Our mother is God. I could see where they're going with that. I could see.
Yeah.
I see
Okay,
it.
so I have similar views. I believe that God is genderless. I do think that there are mother qualities in God that we also don't talk about. We associate all of these things with just God is the father because they're the above women and the head of the house and blah, blah, and all these things. I think that's a human thing. I think God is no
Mhm.
gender at all and is whatever. But if we really want to talk about it, which is a side tangent, not about the topic at all, the fact that women are the creatures that, at least humanly, are the creatures in most of the animal species are the ones that
Yes.
carry and bring forth life, it kind of would only make it makes sense that God would be a woman anyway, if there were to be a gender, but I do think it's genderless. I do think God is genderless. My question to you, um, so let me give you a little bit of backstory. This had to be no later than like 2019. In
Hmm.
between 2016 to 2019 era. Was
Wild
walking
time.
in the grocery. I know. What a time to be alive. 2016 was fun, though, I will say that. After that, it kind of got weird. Um, I was in the grocery store and this is when I was like heavily into church at the time. I was serving at, I'm not going to say, but that place was amazing. Thank you if you're watching this. You guys were lovely. I was walking through the store and I got approached by two women and they, were just like complimenting my outfit at first and like saying, "Oh, you're so pretty," and blah, blah. I was like, "Oh, thanks." And they're like, "Oh, like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, like either coming from church or going to church or something like that. Or Bible study, I think it was." And they're like,
Mhm.
"Oh, interesting. So we are actually, you know, interested, like our church is about worshiping God as the mother." And I was, "Have you heard of that?" And I was like, "No, what's that?" And they're like, "Well, we always hear that God is our father and that blah, blah, blah. But what about our mother? Wouldn't there be a godly mother in like the universe, whatever?" I'm like, "Interesting concept. That's fun." And they're like, "Yeah, like, do you want to join us on this whatever day?" And I was just like, "Oh, maybe I have, this going on in my church, whatever." I think I took their card or their information with me, and I
Mhm.
remember thinking that and being like, "Oh, that's an expansive thought. Like, what if God is a woman and this and that?" Girl, I'm not joking. Like a week ago, I was scrolling on TikTok, minding my business, when someone said that they were in a cult that was called God is Our Mother.
Hilarious.
I'm not joking. And I was like,
You
I
know,
was,
when explaining it, it sounded kind of culty, but I was gonna let you land. But okay, all right.
yeah. So that's all the information I have about it. But I think I don't know if I'm mixing two ideas. I might be, but I think this was an oh no, no, no. It was, I'm pretty sure. No, because I would have watched it. Remember when we were talking about somebody recently that people found out that they're in a cult because the documentary was on Netflix and they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I was in a cult."
I think so.
I believe that either did happen twice or I'm mixing up ideas. But I think that happened to one person that was in a different situation cult, and
Mhm.
then someone else posted on TikTok that they were in this cult that was called God the Mother and that there was a documentary on it. So I was almost in a cult. Do you think that, you know, if you were to be persuaded into a cult, what would this cult have to tell you? What would they have to approach you with? What would the offer be for you to be like, "Huh, this sounds like a good idea"?
Um, Honestly, yikes. I don't even, it would be real. They would have to pitch it to me like I was the cult leader. Because one thing about me, I have a very big problem following directions with authority, all that. So it would be, I would never be able to, like, you could never get me to join a cult unless you made me believe I was the leader and everybody follows me and I get to make the rules. And yeah, other than that, it would be really hard to get me into a cult unless there were no rules. I got free makeup, I got free money, like that kind of stuff. That might draw me in. But as soon as I get there and you start talking about rules and regulations and you have to and you must, no, I'm out. I'm good. So yeah, it would have to come with a lot of freedom, but I feel like most cults, that's like their whole MO is the opposite of that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it would be hard to get me in a cult unless I was a leader. So yeah. What about you?
You know what is interesting about this? Number one, in real, when they did approach me, I swear, Ashley, I had a bad feeling about it. I'm not kidding. They came up to me and they told me this and they were talking, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." But I was like, "Something's off." I was like, "Something's off."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm going to take the information. I'm going to sit on it." I never entertained it because I was just like, God has me on this path at my church that I'm going at. Like, I'm not moving up, but like, I was getting to know the people I was serving at that time. I was like, I don't really desire to
Yeah.
have any more extracurricular church activities. I didn't think about it for a second, but the vibe of the like, but they were super approachable. They looked really nice. They were women by like duh. Um,
Yeah.
and they talked really well too. And I was just like, I could have slipped and been in a cult, but that was so freaking funny that I was just happened to scroll and that it just kind of came full circle. Yeah,
Yeah.
what a missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity. Did you watch the documentary on Netflix?
No, I didn't. I
There
need
you go.
to. If it is about God the Mother and I'm not mixing the ideas, yes. But if
Okay.
I mixed it, I mean, but and that's why I think I mixed it because I'm like, if there was a document, I'm fucking watching it because I was almost a member. I got approached. Yeah, I was trying to be recruited.
Speaking of cults, Have you seen this thing about like the cult of Nature Boy on Hulu?
Oh, wait. Someone was telling me about I think John sent me something about it. What is it?
Girl, it's like a whole like fucking rabbit hole. But apparently, the documentary on Hulu kind of like scratched the surface. Apparently, it was like this black guy from New York, and he started a cult saying that he was God.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
they like moved
Yes.
to different countries and lived off the land and blah blah blah. They said that the documentary on Hulu was cute, but there is something on YouTube that goes in depth, and it's like 48 parts or some crazy shit like that. And the things that I've heard, and mind you, I have not watched any of the YouTube videos, just the couple TikToks that I saw, the things that I heard that they left out of the documentary, wild. Mind you, the guy, Nature Boy, who started the cult, he's in jail. He's serving a life sentence. So, yeah.
For
I just
creating
thought
a
that was
cult?
for, I guess, crimes. I don't know what he's in jail for, but yeah. Apparently, like some of the cult members died. Like a lady died because he told her to stop taking her heart medication, and I guess one of the babies that he had with one of the women died because one of the other wives got jealous and killed it. It is such bit hole when I tell you, and it's like Hulu did not do it justice because there's a whole 48-part YouTube series and they barely scratched the surface. Like barely.
This is the thing about documentaries. I feel it's no longer about journalism and informing the people. It's about will you watch it or not. But it's surprising that even with those pieces, wouldn't you think people would tune in because of the heinous crimes that went on? You know what I mean? Because people like true crime. I wonder why they left all that out, or why it's
I
not at
think
least a series.
to make it more family friendly because Hulu is a part of Disney now, and Disney is very much so focused on that. Let's keep this family friendly no matter what it is. We're going to clean it up and deliver it to you like you can still watch this with your kids around, you know? That's just my opinion. I don't think it's so like people will watch it. They like toned it down. I think it's to make it appear more family friendly.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it
Because
definitely
why
is.
even do that if you're not presenting all the facts? I thought that's the whole point of a documentary.
We have lost the plot when it comes to documentaries. Like you said, it's
The
not
plot on a
about
lot of things.
girl. Speak on
My
it.
God.
Yeah,
My
but
God.
that was just a side tangent. I don't plan on watching that documentary, either one, because I just think it's a little bit crazy. But it is interesting to me what you can get people to do. And people like that, people like cult leaders, they always know the kind of person to go after. You know what I mean? Because like
Yeah.
we would never do no stupid shit like that. But they always know who to go after, who to go for. You know, that's so interesting to me. These are always very intelligent people. Like you think, oh,
Hmm.
they're whatever. No, these are very smart and like they can like, you know, plan ahead. They know who to go for, like very meticulous people.
They're
So interesting.
evil geniuses.
Yes.
They're evil geniuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that exactly.
Because it's okay, wait. Speaking of evil geniuses, also side tangent. I was talking to my mom about we were rabbit holing a bunch of terrorism, essentially. But we were talking about because I didn't learn about the DC sniper until
Mm.
like set like within the year.
Mm.
The guy that was like shooting people out of his trunk keyhole. And I was like, I remember at one point being like, that's genius.
Yeah.
But then being like, evil though, evil, evil. But evil genius, you smart and villain origin story. That's a
Yeah.
combo, but also where is when it happens, I just wonder if there'll be an evil genius behind it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I get that. And I think that there will be. I do. I do.
Yeah, because no one's hitting the bullseye as of late.
No.
No bullseyes happening.
Girl, we used to be a proper cut. No, I'm just kidding. I hate when people say that actually. Anyways. Yeah. Check out documentaries.
Comment
I
down below your favorite documentaries. I enjoy oh, speaking of which, okay, well this isn't I don't think it's a documentary per se. Maybe it is. But Billie Eilish just came oh wow, that was a mouthful. Billie Eilish just came out with a movie, but it's like her concert that she did, but it's in 3D. And everyone's like, it's like you're right there with her. You could reach out and touch her. And I keep seeing TikToks of people in the movie theater and they're like dancing around because
Oh
it's a
wow.
concert. Yeah, that's genius. Whoever that is, okay, our genius of the week, Billie Eilish. The DC Sniper. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Relax. Relax. I'm kidding. Um, Billie Eilish and Issa Rae for putting a show on TikTok that has the last time I checked 60 million views. Those are the people that not only adapt to the times that are changing and like technology that's changing, but uses that shit and spins it. Because I bet you, Ashley, how many more shows are we gonna see on TikTok now? How many more concerts are we gonna see that are in movie theaters? That is huge. That's like trailblazer type shit. And I love that they're both women. And I,
Period.
I love that.
I agree with the Issa one. Billie Eilish, fuck you. Sorry.
Why?
Girl, that weird shit that she did with Beyonce when Beyonce won the Grammy. Remember that?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's been fuck her
It's
since.
still a good idea.
It is, yeah. I'll probably cut that out because yeah. But anyways, oh, I never got the answer. What would it take to get you to join a cult, Autumn? What would they have to be?
Oh, they wouldn't have to do much, honestly. They would have to. Okay, I'm not going to say that on the internet. They would have to say free dance lessons of any kind and unlimited free dance space, free babysitter at any time, at any place, and also free massages. I'm
Ooh.
sold.
She's like, I'm
I'm
moving.
sold. I'm not kidding.
Okay, okay.
Not kidding.
Devin's
They
pretty.
probably would realistically, I think my biggest one was like housing at the time.
Mhm.
So I think like if it was that, I mean now I'm like fine, but
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
All right, I'm noting this just so in case I join a cult, I know how to get you. Okay, that's good to know.
Period. Period.
Ooh,
Um, what?
should we start a cult? And if we
I
did,
was
what would we?
gonna say
Oh my gosh, should we?
kissing cousin Cole collective.
KCCC. I'm
No,
down.
kissing's K. Kissing with a C is crazy.
No, no, I said KCCC.
Oh,
Yeah.
so many C's. We know what if we did Colty kisses, Colty cousins,
Ooh, I like that. Culty. Okay, yeah. Join our cult, guys. Culty cousins.
Cunty Colty cousins,
Ooh,
CCC.
triple C. I'm down for that. Okay. We'll archive that.
Love
We'll
it.
come. Yeah. Okay.
Ashley, thank you for answering that question. I really needed to know. Um, how are we doing on time? Okay, actually, I do have one more question to ask you before we move on to our game. Um, if I were to be in a cult
Hmm.
and I was completely sent and I'm like fuck the pod, fuck this family, fuck whatever. Hey, I'm in a cult. Don't look like that. I'm brainwashed, okay?
I'm
What
brave.
would you say? Well, what would you say if I was like, if I was starting, let's not say I'm like fully brainwashed, but like I'm starting to get brainwashed. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think the podcast is just probably not a good idea. Like, Pastor Jonathan said I shouldn't do this anymore. Like, what's our safe word to be like, bitch, you're in a cult?
That is a great question. Honestly, probably that. Bitch, you're in a cult. Well, are you down? Like, what? Honestly, Autumn, I would go to extreme measures to make sure you never, like, went away with them, really fully joined them. I don't care if I have to take
Yeah,
you out myself and rinse that bitch off to get the brainwashing off. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing cults, and we're definitely not doing the pod. So I don't care if I'd have to, like, kidnap you and keep you hostage for a couple days. Whatever it took, I would do it
yeah, yeah.
wholeheartedly. No problem doing that. I want to kidnap you anyway. So give me a reason, you know?
Kidnap me, please do. Give me a fucking break.
What about you? What would you do to snap me out of it?
Um, Dairy Queen closes in 20 minutes.
That is one of my favorite TikToks now. And that might just work.
It might just.
It might
It
just.
might just. Yeah. Or I'd be like, Lex and Dre are at your house, Ashley. We have to go right now. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And I would pay them an exuberant amount of money to be like, FaceTime me right now. FaceTime me right now. And be like, just say you're coming over.
What if I'm like, I don't need Lex, I don't need Drea, I don't need Paul Mines. All I need
I
is
would
this.
just get your mother. She would talk about the end of an era. That entire cult she would become the cult leader and kick your ass out. That's exactly what would happen, actually.
But yeah, she would take over that shit. Like, this.
And I wish I was kidding. I'm not. I'm so serious.
No. Yeah. Okay, that's valid. That's valid. All right, I like that answer.
Okay, guys, we hope you are enjoying the pod so far. If you are, please make sure that you like, subscribe, send it to someone, and comment. But before we end the pod, we must play a game. Do you want to guess first, or do you want to do your list first?
I'll guess first.
Okay. Okay, one word. Uh, sh shop.
Shop, bag, store, money, credit card, steal. I don't know. Give you another word.
Song.
Song or song?
Song.
Shop
Song.
and song? Oh, like the music that plays in the store? I'm so confused.
You give it in more of a literal sense.
Shop and song? Oh, does the song have to do with shopping? Is it a song? I'm so confused. The shopping on the song? Throw it in the bag. Who sings that? T-Pain?
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Um, Let me see. One more word. Song, shop, throw it
50.
in the bag. 50 Cent. Candy shop. There you
Yes.
go. Words. What was the word? Candy or shop? Or candy shop?
Candy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
Oh,
I'll
there's
let you lick a lollipop. Oh,
hey,
hey, girl, don't you
no
stop.
business singing that shit. We were
Singing
kids.
that out of a strong six. Strong six.
Strong. That was a strong 8. Singing candy.
Yeah.
Are we going back and forth? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, ocean.
Water. Slushy. Sonic. Dolphin. Breeze. Sand. Beach.
Ooh,
Whale.
no.
Fishing? No.
Well,
Parasailing.
kind of fishing. You can fish.
Snorkeling. Damn
No.
it. I can fish. Oh, pier. No.
No. Well, you'll probably see this from it though. Um, sail.
Boat.
Yes. Boat. Boat. Boat.
Okay. Vagina.
Any. Outie. Lips. Um, penis. Other
What'd you say?
vagina. Penis.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Um. Okay. What could foot.
Subway sandwich. Or by
That
the
is.
foot, sandal, heel,
Oh, you're in the. It's that basically. Yeah.
um, a
Uh,
heel, kitten heel,
it's not specific. I think general.
s- shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, Diaries.
Mad Black Woman.
No.
Journal?
If you put mad black woman as one word,
Just switch it all together. Oh, God, it's only one.
if you got
Okay,
that, that would have
it's
been
fine.
crazy. Oh, wait, we're less than a
For-
minute. Hurry, hurry, go.
Wait, what? Okay, journal, diary, writing, pen,
Show.
uh, marker. Oh, show. Oh, insecure. No, is that not that show? What show had a diary in it? My show?
Yes.
Oh, Fire Diaries.
Yes. The
No.
worst
Oh,
vampires.
okay, okay. Oh, okay, vampire. That makes sense. This one, think road. I don't know what else to say. Road. Freeway.
Traffic.
Street.
Oh, tweaker. Ambulance. Um, gas. Car.
Yeah, it was car.
Oh. Sorry,
Tweaker.
this helicopter that's just literally circling. I'm knocking, he's doing donuts
They're probably
right
looking
from my house. Probably. But find them.
for the blinds. They might be looking for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop disturbing me.
That's funny.
Kissing cousin, step outside. You're surrounded.
Oh my God. What if they came and like raved at us both at the same time? That'd be crazy.
Because your mom's the actual cult leader.
Honestly, it would make so much sense. Yeah, that would track. Okay. I'll take that.
Kind of would. Kind of would. Until we put a W in the chat. Hopefully you guys aren't getting the audio of this because I don't know what's happening.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
your
it's your
turn.
turn. Sorry. Cat.
Kevin.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. You made the
Uh,
list. You
I was
made
gonna
the
say
list.
hate, but I knew there was a bunch of other people you would list before Kevin. So
You're a monster. It's problematic. Um,
gotten these so far.
I don't even know how to describe this. I don't know why I put this shit on here. We'll think black polka dot, kind
Elephant. Dress. 50s.
of,
Sock hop.
insect.
Ladybug.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Why does black polka dots make you think of an elephant?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh,
I think maybe because of okay, remember that third eye conversation we were having? And
mhm.
the example was an elephant that had polka dots.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
feel
fair.
like I've had that conversation multiple times. So maybe I was just trying to open my third eye to what you what you were asking. I don't know.
I like that explanation. That's why.
Oh wait.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, no, isn't there a nursery rhyme with polka dots and an elephant?
If
Miss
there
Mary
is,
Mac. Miss Mary Mac, 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 all dressed in black, 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 silver buttons, 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 all on her back, back, back. She was so high, high, high. She was just guys, guys, guys. So, nary a polka dot or elephant in this story. Right.
you were cooking though. I was gonna let you cook.
Actually, I
Okay.
think there's some streets that you don't have to let me go down that cul-de-sac to let
Um,
me do that.
I love
Oh,
just
she's gonna come back. Don't worry, she's gonna come back.
yeah, yeah. You always do. I love seeing how your mind works. That's why I asked. I love that. Okay. Okay. I'm
Oh
following.
God. I wonder what the psychology is behind that now. That the why, yeah, polka dots and elephants. Okay. Last but not least. Hmm. Oh my God, I hear sirens. What's happening?
What is happening?
I have no idea. Um, how do I want to explain it? Okay, West Side.
Um, YG?
I was
Um,
gonna say that. I was gonna say that, but no.
Californian men?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that was it? It was it California?
California.
Oh, okay. That's so funny. West Side?
I wanted you to get it in one guess. I was
Oh my
gonna say
God.
YG, but I didn't know if you were gonna say rapper or music or LA or whatever.
Okay, that's valid. Um, Love that description. I don't know how to describe this. Okay. Face that does nothing.
Botox.
Sun. Uh,
Tan. No. Sun.
Protection.
SPF. SPF. Sunscreen. Moisturizer. No? What?
Um,
Hats.
think
Sunglasses.
yeah, sunglasses.
Okay. You
Good
said
guess.
sun. Can't do
Yeah,
that.
it was kind of cheating, but I could. Yeah, I don't know. You get what you get.
Thank you all so much for watching another episode of Kissing Cousins. Please send this to someone who can't find their sunglasses.
Please send this to someone named Kevin that you hate.
Perfect. I would have said the same thing. Please send this to oh wait, you said to someone you hate?
To someone named Kevin that you hate.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's what I heard in my head. I was like, wait, did I just fill in the blanks? Did I say
No,
Kevin myself? Please send this to someone who you think has, will, or might be currently in a cult.
that's a good one. Please send this to someone that you think would easily be inducted into a cult. It would not take much.
Please send this to someone who looks like a vampire.
Please send this to someone who always gets the wrong thing for you when they go to the store.
Mm. Please send this to someone you like.
Ooh. Please send this to someone who needs their errands ran.
I was gonna say that. Please send this to someone who has a good business idea.
Ooh. Please send this to someone who got an ephemeral tattoo and it's still there.
That's not funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry, guys. That really does suck. Just get it covered up with something else, okay?
Except
Um,
on the skateboard. Leave him alone. He's a national treasure.
please send this to someone who thinks they're in the Matrix.
Please send this to someone who is looking at themselves very loud and it's very distracting.
I was wondering why you were looking like that.
It's Kevin, little weirdo.
Send it to someone. We'll
Send it
see you
to
next week.
Bye, guys. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Thanks for watching. Follow us too.
Follow, like, comment, subscribe.